Hi, my name is Maria Quintanilla, Virtual Content Specialist for World Languages, working in partnership with the Division of Multilingual Learners. Please continue to check the Teach Hub folder where you can find all the resources that we continue to create. This video will walk you and your students through making a Flipgrid video. I know that many of you are experts in this field, but I'm just here to share a few ways in which I have used Flipgrid in my classes and well, for all three modes of communication, and also to share how much my students have engaged and how I have gotten tremendous participation from my students and also positive feedback from them. Flipgrid works in many contexts and again, across all three modes of communication. Let's get started. Flipgrid in the interpretive mode. Since the interpretive mode is receptive via listening, reading, or viewing, Flipgrid is a great tool to share videos or audios with our students. In the interpretive mode, students listen carefully to the video that was recorded by their peers or by their teacher, and then students demonstrate their understanding of that video. Flipgrid allows teachers, it allows us to see how many times a video has been watched, and it also gives you a count of how many times each student has watched or heard a specific video. I have recorded instructions for my students in the target language, of course, especially during asynchronous days when they have to do things on their own. I copy and paste the link to either an email or maybe even Google Classroom so that my students can simply click on the link and they can go straight to where it is that they have to do their work and they don't have to be looking for or logging into Flipgrid. That's a very good way to get students engaged right away. Flipgrid in the interpersonal mode. One way to use Flipgrid in the interpersonal mode is to have students react to each other's videos by recording their own video as they react. After I assign students to record a video, for example, on any topic, like maybe the main idea of something that they read, or main characters, or the message, or the purpose of a text, then them I have them also react to three other classmates' videos. Like I also, before I do that, I give them some sentence starters or phrases they can use in their reaction videos, something like estoy de acuerdo contigo, or no me parece, or no estoy de acuerdo contigo. Obviously, the sentence starters that you provide your students will depend on the task that you have assigned them. And for the more advanced levels, for example, if you want to use this in more advanced levels, I have used this to talk about discussion of movies, also songs, or even discussing literature analysis. Flipgrid in the presentational mode. In the presentational mode, students prepare responses to a prompt that you as the teacher present to them. They create their video, and then they share it with the audience. As many as you know, Flipgrid is great. It's really a great tool for presentational mode. It's probably the most common mode of communication that we use Flipgrid for. Now you're inspired to use Flipgrid, but how do we start? Easy. First, just set up a free educator account at flipgrid.com. Then you'll set up a topic and you can record your first video with instructions for your students in the target language. Then you can provide links for students to view as needed. And again, you can share the link via email or Google Classroom. There are many ways that you can, in the chat, if you're teaching a live session, you can share the link in the chat. And then you can also accent your video right before you post it, right before you have your students watch it, with different filters or pictures and sometimes even text that you can add to your video. And then you'll have a code. That code you will give to your students so they can respond to the video and they can discuss. Are you ready to use Flipgrid in many ways? In Unit 2, Lesson 1.5, which you can find in our sample lessons in that Teach Hub folder that I talked about in the beginning, we provide a sample Flipgrid as a model for students as they synthesize their learning in describing their New York City. Please take a look. Hola, soy la señora Quintanilla. Estoy aquí para hablar de un video de Flipgrid. Is this your first time using Flipgrid? Do not worry. No te preocupes. No te preocupes. We will do it together. In your class, you will get a code via link that your teacher will give you so that you can simply click on it and you will enter that code that I just talked about. And that's it. That's the first step. Then you'll listen to your teacher's prompt, and then get ready to record your response. So you have to respond your teacher by recording your own video. You can also accent your video right before you send it with a filter or some pictures, sometimes text. And then you may want to check out your classmates' videos too. Tell your classmates that, what you appreciated about their videos and any other ideas that you'd like to add. Let's say your teacher has prompted you to record a video about going on vacation to Bolivia. How exciting! And your teacher wants you to describe and to say what it is that you would pack in your suitcase in Spanish, of course. Entonces vas de vacaciones a Bolivia. Busca la estación y la temperatura en Bolivia. This is just as preparation for your video. Busca la estación y la temperatura en Bolivia. Ahora, ¿qué vas a llevar en tu maleta? ¿Qué ropa vas a llevar en tu maleta para tus vacaciones en Bolivia? Y tú puedes empezar tu video diciendo, estoy muy feliz porque yo voy de vacaciones a La Paz, Bolivia, en abril y en mayo. La estación en Bolivia es el verano, el otoño, la primavera, el invierno. Y la temperatura es 25, 80, 95 grados. Tú necesitas buscar la información. Después puedes decir en tu video, para mis vacaciones yo necesito unos pantalones. Para mis vacaciones yo necesito unas camisetas, un suéter, whatever it is that you need to take on your vacation to Bolivia. Otras palabras que tú puedes utilizar para tu video son palabras como también, pero, quizás, porque, esto es muy importante, yo prefiero, me gusta, pero. Por ejemplo, yo necesito para mis vacaciones en Bolivia unos pantalones. También necesito un suéter, pero no necesito bufanda porque hace mucho calor. That's just an example. That was just a brief overview on how to use Flipgrid with the 3 modes of communication in your classroom. Thank you for all the work that you do with world language learners. I look forward to continue to work with you throughout the remainder of the school year. Thank you.